maybe we should start lying down. So just lie down flat. Yes, effortlessly flat, Shavasana style, beginning of class like this. So you can just take a few moments to let yourself arrive in the body with no effort of trying to sit up straight or anything. It's like completely letting the body be held by the earth that's underneath you. The earth that's always underneath you, always supporting you, but we forget. So you can feel her holding your body, so you don't have to hold anything, you can be held. And you can lengthen the breath, slow the breath down, enjoy the full capacity of your lung, which we also don't do. So yeah, just being held and breathing deep for some moments. Letting the exhale be even longer than the inhale, really getting all that air out of the lung. With every exhale, letting yourself relax a little more. Just scan the body and see where you can let go a little more, where you can make space for energy to flow. The mind also begins to slow down as you keep your attention on the breaths going in and out of the body. This simple thing that is just keeping your whole body alive. Every inhale you're bringing in oxygen for all the cells, all the way to fingertips and toes. On every exhale, releasing out of the body what is no longer needed. Toxins, stale air, but also tension in the body, tension in the mind, emotional tension. Can be conscious or unconscious things, doesn't matter. It's just that intention of every time I exhale, what is no longer needed leaves the body. Making space for the inhales to fill those gaps with fresh prana, fresh energy, new light. Few more deep, slow breaths. See if you can now bring your attention to the gaps between the breaths. Between every exhale and every inhale, there's a moment of nothingness. Every exhale is like a release, like a death, like your last breath. Every inhale is like a new breath, like a new life. And the space in between is this moment of nothingness where we are eternal amongst these cycles of life, death, life. Three more breaths. Constantly bringing the attention back to the breathing. And when you've done those 3 breaths, no more effort with the breathing. Just let everything be as it is, effortless. Letting yourself be exactly as you are, without changing anything. Accepting the pains in the body. Accepting whatever state we're in. It's not always comfortable, but everything passes. Everything changes all the time. So just enjoying this moment exactly as it is. And enjoying yourself exactly as you are. And then, still the eyes closed, you can just bring your attention to fingertips, to toes. Move them a little. And then just very simple, lifting the arms up above towards the ceiling and then all the way back behind you, so you stretch the whole body length, inhaling, and then exhale, bring the arms back down alongside the body. And just do this a few times, following movement and breath together, inhaling, stretching open, and exhaling. 2 more. And exhale back. So hands can come into the mat alongside the body, palms facing down, and just bend your knees and bring your feet into the mat, hip distance apart. And similarly with the breath, inhaling, pushing the hips gently up. And then exhaling, rolling the spine back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And doing this a few times, inhaling up and exhaling down. One more. Back down, and then hugging the knees to the chest. And the knees can come quite wide if that's comfortable for you. And rock from side to side, but like really rock from side to side. Like let yourself almost flop to the side and really feel your back. Because often in yoga I feel we say hug the knees, rock from side to side, but it's like really feel the floor on the whole back, massaging the whole back. And then back to center. Hold the feet so we come into happy baby. Yes. Pulling the knees down towards the floor. Making the back flat, tucking the chin in a little bit so the neck is in line. Breathing slow and deep. Three more breaths. Experiencing just the vulnerability of this posture, of being very open in a relaxed manner to life too, whatever it brings. And then gently release, straighten the legs again, onto the ground, lying flat. So we're staying flat on the back, and you can walk the feet to the right side of the mat and even beyond, but keeping the back flat. Yes, and then lift the arms up again all the way back behind you, so you're stretching. And also bring the arms towards the right side, and you can pull your left wrist with your right. Yes, so your full side body opening. If you want to go deeper, this foot can also cross over onto here. And again, just connecting to the body, to the feeling of the spaces that you're opening. It's like cracking yourself open, bringing light, bringing air, bringing breath, bringing life into all the little parts of the body that get forgotten. Two more breaths. Deep and slow. And then when you're ready, gently back to the center. Release the arms, release the legs, and just take a few moments again in a Shavasana type posture until you're ready to go to the other side. So first the legs, walk over, then stretch long with the arms, and then to the side. Slow, deep breaths. ready. Back to center. Release the arms. And you can hug the right knee to the chest. Other leg is relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, face is relaxed, everything is relaxed. Just this gentle pull of the knee towards the chest. Breathing again into the spaces, into the sensations. Observing yourself as you move slowly, as you breathe slowly. It's okay if the mind does its thing and wanders, just be aware of it and then bring it back. One more breath. And then switch. Gently. One more slow, deep breath. And so the knee that's bent, it can just come, the foot can come into the floor. So it's like a yes. And then the other leg can come up and the ankle can come resting on top of that knee. So you're doing like a kind of figure four, yes? And then hold the back of the left thigh. And again, check that the face is soft, that there is no unnecessary tension in the strangest places like toes or shoulders or jaw. One more slow, full breath. Keep the posture of the legs. Just bring the foot down, the left foot down into the ground. And then let the legs fall to the left side. So you're kind of coming into a twist with the legs. Yes, the arms can be away from the body. And the head looks the other way from the knees. And again, these are all postures where the work is being done best the more you relax. You're just letting the gravity actually do the work, which it can do more if you just relax. Sometimes we can do more if we just relax. Learning the art of relaxation and presence. One more breath. Gently back to center. So both feet can come into the ground, and then we're switching. So the left ankle is coming onto the right and holding the back of the right thigh. And we bring loving kindness to the body as we feel the places that are pulling or calling. We thank the body for its tireless work night and day, keeping us alive. The organs are working, the cells, everything, the whole super complex machine there going on since in the womb. Giving thanks. Two more breaths. And then releasing, the foot comes into the ground and the knees can flop to the other side. I think right side, yes. Head looking the other way. And conscious relaxation as you go deeper into the twists by relaxing. So we can learn to feel the body deeply and all its signals because it's constantly speaking to us. It holds infinite wisdom with messages of what needs to be adjusted. The aches and pains or tiredness are messengers of how to adjust behavior. Maybe we need to know how to say no a little more often, or take more time to rest, do less, take more time for oneself, whatever it is. Push a little less, let go a little more. Two more deep breaths. And then again, slowly back to center, unwinding the spine and just lying flat. Legs are straight, arms are released alongside the body. A neutral position where everything can flow back into place after being pulled and stretched and extended and moved. Now we're back to neutral and feel the energy flowing maybe in a new way. The breath stays slow and conscious. And then you can hug the knees to the chest, rock from side to side again, properly, slowly. And then we're going to make our way to sitting. So if you feel a little bit energetic, you could try rocking the other way, kind of like roly-poly, up and down the spine and roll up to sitting. Okay, cool. Nice. We can actually just start in a child's pose. So the legs can be quite wide, coming forward and down. And see what you'd rather do, if you'd like to have the arms extended in front of you or alongside the body. And again, slowing the breath, deepening the breath, melting into the ground, releasing tension in the back, in the face, feeling the earth with the hands, with the face, with the knees. It's like a gentle bowing down, a posture of surrender to life and its process, which we understand probably very little. So just bowing down to the whole experience of being alive and being human and having this life that is yours, unique, and all the challenges that you overcome. All the joys you experience, the whole rainbow of being human. One more deep breath. And then you can slowly roll the spine up. We'll just do a gentle toe stretch. So you just tuck the toes under and come sitting onto the heels if that feels comfortable. For some people it can be quite painful. But if it's good, just sitting there. And if it gets too much, you can always sit up a bit and then come back down. Focus on the air coming out of both nostrils. Check maybe one nostril is more open than the other, or are they breathing evenly? Two more breaths. And then bringing the hands into the mat, and you can point the toes and come sitting onto the heels again. And then just go gently back. Support yourself with your hands and just lean back to where it's comfortable, and maybe lift a little bit the knees if that's comfortable. Stretching the ankles. Mm-hmm. One more breath. And then gently back up onto hands and knees. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. And some gentle cat and cows. Inhale, look up. And exhale, rounding the back, pulling in the belly. Continuing for a few breaths. Inhaling, it's like the back is squeezing and the front of the body is opening. And then as we exhale, the front of the body is pulling in and squeezing, and the back
of the body is opening. Experiencing our spine, where a huge concentration of the nervous system lies. And we want this to be flexible and fluid and flowing. 2 more. And back to neutral. So you can lift the right leg up, back behind you, and wriggle the toes. I mean, like turn your ankle. Make circles with the foot just to release a little bit the ankle. One way and the other way. And then you can bring the foot into the ground behind you and anchor the whole foot. Left hand is in the mat and the right hand comes up towards the ceiling. So find your balance. Once you've got your balance, the hand that's in the air can come towards me. So it's side body stretch. Breathing into this space. And the arm that's in the air can then be released down and do a few circles with the arm just to release the shoulder, finding balance, keeping things fluid. And then hands in the mat, other leg up, release the ankle. One way and the other way. Anchor the foot down. Hand up, find your balance first. And then side stretch for a breath or two. And then releasing the arm, circling a few times the arm. And then hands in the mat. Come back to the tabletop, all fours. Tuck the toes and we just do a very gentle downward dog, like a, I just got my period downward dog. Very bent knees or however you want to be doing it, but just doesn't have to be too strong. And a few deep breaths, exhaling all the air out of the lung. Two more breaths. And then we can come down into child's pose again. Knees down, relax. Relax the back, relax the face, relax the hands. One more breath. Hands can come in front. Come back onto all fours. And again, right leg up, back behind you. And then you're just going to bring it through and bring the foot in between your hands. Adjust a little bit the opening of how you want. Find your stability. And then bring the arms up gently.
And breathe. One more breath. And then hands in the mat. And extend the front leg and exhale down towards it. Taking a few breaths. And now we're going to do that, but more fluidly. So you come forward, and you don't even have to go up with the arms. You can just inhale, look forward. And then exhale, extend the front leg down. And continue with your breath like that. Inhaling, look forward. Extending the full spine. And exhale all the air out, no rush. And two more. And then coming to the front again. So left hand can come into the mat and the right hand can come onto the knee. And yeah, look up. One more breath. Back to center. Gentle plank. Gentle knees, chest, chin. And then inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale to downward dog, gently, slowly. A few breaths in downward dog. Again, exhales can be longer than the inhales. One more breath. Back down, hands and knees, child's pose, relax. Two more breaths. And then when you're ready, gently back up onto all fours. How's your head and stuff? Okay. Left leg up. And bring it through. Adjust how you want to be. Find your stability. And then lift arms up. And breathe. Feeling strong in the legs, connecting to the earth with the legs, but then still feeling this upward lift and lightness. One more breath. Hands in the mat. Exhale, extend the front leg. Down and breathe here a few breaths. You can actually maybe pull the toe towards you, yes. Not physically, but I mean, yes, like activating the leg. One more breath. And then we go into this fluid inhale, forward. Exhale, back. At your own rhythm, with no rush and with long exhales.
2 more. And then when you're at the front again, right hand into the mat and left hand onto the knee. Yes, and look up. Slow, deep breaths always. And back to center. You can come onto hands and knees. Gentle knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, downward dog again. Few breaths. One more. And then you can look forward, so you're looking at your hands and you just bring one knee forward and then the other as crossing and then through. And now we can bring the feet together, so it's not like a tight Baddha Konasana and it's not a forward fold, but it's kind of like, an in-between. And we're going to flop forward and stay for a while, depending on where you're at. You can use this or like this, depends. I think you're quite flexible. Nice. Just finding that sweet spot where it's stretched enough that you're doing something, but not so far that it's unbearable. And then, with time it will open as well. And you can adjust. And we'll stay here for some moments, so there's no rush, and you can again scan the body and see where there is unnecessary, unconscious holding of tension. Check the fingers, the hands, maybe the jaw, the forehead, or the shoulders, in the back, I don't know, just look around. So that we practice scanning the body, practice awareness of all parts of the body, practice relaxing when you've been put in a strange or uncomfortable position, which can happen in life quite often. And can we then scan our body and see where is the unnecessary tension? And can we relax? When put into a different position.
3 more breaths. And when you've done the 3 breaths, slowly coming back up, removing the bolster, extending the legs, supporting yourself behind you, and just, you can, whatever feels good, to just release a little bit the legs. And then the next one, we'll have one leg straight and the other one bent. You can start with whichever side you want. This leg can be a little bit active. And how am I going to do this? So your left, wait, which side are you on? The same as me. Left hand behind you, and right arm comes up, and we don't even have to lift up. Just stretch. And then exhale, bring both hands to the outside of this and down. And again, inhale, exhale. And we keep going, following our breath, slow, with no rush. Experiencing stillness like we did earlier, and movement and flow like we're doing now. One more. And back up and switch. Stretch. Oh no, I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Up. Nice, one more. And back to center. Now we can open the legs at a comfortable distance, and same, we're going to come forward in a relaxed way. So here, I don't know, like this, or you can also do like this, something like, yeah, whatever you want. So for this one, the legs don't have to be activated. If we're doing like an active yang yoga, you would activate the legs, straighten the spine. But here it's like a yin flopping. Use the weight of the body and the pull of the earth and your relaxation to go deeper. Stay 1 more minute. Enjoying stillness and silence and the company of your own self. Without distractions. Two more breaths. And then slowly we come out because we've been there long and it's deep. So we slowly come back up. Remove the bolster. Gently close the legs, support yourself with your hands behind you. And then again, if that feels good, this kind of windshield wiping motion. And then you can bring the feet together again, and we'll take the bolster behind you. And lay back. If you need support under the knees, you can put the blocks. And lie back, relaxing onto the bolster, yeah. And find the opening with the arms that's good for you, all while keeping everything very relaxed and supported. And again, we're going to stay here some minutes, so get comfortable. And again, scan, see where it can be released a little more. In this posture, the heart is at the highest point and it's very open. So also just feel the support of the pillow holding you so that it's safe to open the heart space, being held. And you can even breathe through the heart space. Clearing the heart space with the breath. The heart chakra is the element of air. Clearing tension or pain or old memories, things in the heart space that can be cleared with the breath. It's like old spider webs being blown by a fresh wind coming through the heart. Letting it open and breathe freely. loving ourselves exactly the way we are, loving others exactly the way they are. Three more breaths. And then when you're ready to come out of the posture very gently, maybe stretching the arms up, helping the knees come back together, slowly sitting up. And then you can turn around so that you can come lying onto your back with your head towards me, and we're going to do the final rest, final shavasana. Are you feeling cold? Do you want to put a layer even under the mat? No? The floor is okay. So getting very cozy. If you want to have the bolster under the knees, you can. Can put a little eye patch. You can even have 2 blankets if you want.
You normally use the bolster under the knees or like straight like this?
I usually do it the other way so
Yeah,
that it's like
sideways.
that. Yeah. Do you want this on your eyes? Okay.
Thank you.
And do you want another blanket? Because it is a bit small, that one. Okay. And I am going to place some bowls on you if you don't mind. So, actually, I am going to put a bit more blanket here because they are quite cold.
Thank you.
Okay, so just taking some moments to settle in. Again, connecting to the earth that's underneath you, that supports you, always feeling held. No more effort with the breathing. Just letting the body be very natural. time.